Do you know the story of this black woman whose concern for safety changed how the world protects its homes? Have you heard of Marie VanBrittanBrown, the nurse who invented the first modern home security system? Follow if you've never heard this story, because long before smart doorbells, before security apps, before cameras on every corner, home protection came from one black woman who refused to ignore danger. In the 1960s, crime rates were rising in many American cities. Police response times were slow, especially in black neighborhoods, and women living alone were often told to simply be careful. But Marie VanBrittanBrown, a nurse living in New York City, knew that wasn't enough. She worked irregular hours. She spent long nights alone at home, and she didn't feel safe answering the door to strangers. So instead of waiting for someone else to fix the problem, she solved it herself. In 1966, Marie VanBrittanBrown designed what is now recognized as the first home security system. Her system was revolutionary. It included a camera that could slide behind peepholes, a monitor to see who was outside, a microphone and speaker to communicate without opening the door, and a panic button that could alert police or emergency services. This wasn't a concept. It worked. Her invention allowed homeowners to see, hear, and respond to potential threats without putting themselves in danger. In 1969, Marie VanBrittanBrown and her husband, Albert Brown, were granted a U.S. patent for the system. Let that sink in. A black woman, a nurse, not an engineer, inventing technology that would define modern home security. At a time when black women were rarely recognized as innovators, her design laid the groundwork for CCTV systems, video doorbells, remote surveillance, panic alarms. If you've ever checked a camera before opening your door, if you've ever spoken to someone through a security system, if you've ever felt safer because technology stood between you and danger, that traces back to Marie VanBrittanBrown. What makes her story even more powerful is why she invented it. Not for fame, not for profit, but for peace of mind, for the right to feel safe in her own home. Her invention reminds us that innovation often starts with lived experience, with people solving problems institutions ignore, with black women protecting themselves when no one else would. And yet, like so many black women inventors, her name is rarely taught, but her impact is everywhere. Every camera mounted near a front door, every monitor glowing in a security room, every panic button pressed in an emergency. This is the story of Marie VanBrittanBrown, the black nurse who invented modern home security and proved that safety is a right worth designing. Follow us to uncover more hidden black stories. Follow for more untold history comment. If you'd like to hear more about Marie VanBrittan,